Welcome to this week's tasting. We are very lucky to be at Warren's house. Very similar to Ken's setting, except we've noticed a couple of key differences.
There's food.
A, there's food.
It's clean.
It's tidy.
Only thing it's missing is cobwebs.
No cobwebs at all.
Yep.
No cobwebs. So we're really, I'm impressed.
Up, yeah.
I'm impressed. This week we're doing a side-by-side tasting of the Romeo and Julieta Churchill and the Bolivar Corona Gigantes. Two excellent Churchills. The Bolivar's always been a staple of mine and a favourite. I haven't really got too enamoured with the R&J Churchill of late, but these look fantastic, don't they? MAS May 08 is a Romeo and Julieta Churchill. Resistant draw, aroma recall.
Earthy flavours, aroma.
Earthy aroma.
Yeah, just...
Actually, I'd have to agree with that. There is like a mild earthiness about that.
I'm getting cheese.
Should wash your hands more often.
That's the last 2 weeks in a row you've gotten cheese.
Alright, I'm a cheese nut. Let's light them up, boys, and let's see what we're getting. How's your draw, by the way?
Draw is just about right. It's not too free, not too tight.
Yeah, right on. Yeah,
Right on. So they've got no excuses, have we?
None so far. I'm thinking
Medium full.
Medium full.
Medium full.
Yeah.
Medium full, nice little kick-ass at the begining, to be honest.
There's a nice bit of oil in that wrapper as well. Just a nice sheen to it.
It's kind of silky smooth, isn't it?
Silky smooth. It's got just a touch of that Romeo and Julieta, I don't know, cherry tobacco. Just a little bit of sweetness there.
Yeah, there's a little sweetness there.
What wine are we enjoying this afternoon? Just another little cheap and cheerful Metalla from Langhorne Creek Shiraz Cabernet. Note to Ken that Warren's actually got steaks for us as well for later. End of the first third, so over to you, Warren, the host with the most food.
It's distinctive flavours just sort of haven't really been coming through greatly. I thought I had a hint of leather there before. It's a very enjoyable smoke, and as you said, Smithy, it's sort of like, you know, got a nice tobacco notes to it. But no, I like it.
But yeah, you like it. But is it rocking your world?
It's not rocking it.
We've just been discussing it's hard to pull out a distinctive flavour. I said a weird one like garlic bread, and I don't know whether I'm identifying a buttery, toasty bread flavour coming through. I had a hint of dry cocoa right at the beginning, some sweet
Coconut
notes.
or
cocoa, not
Cocoa.
coconut. Cocoa coming through at the beginning, but that's sort of disappeared. It's moved back from medium full to medium. It's not rocking my world at the moment, but there's a lot of cigar still to go, and I think it's evolved a bit through the first third, and I think it's going to continue on its way through the next 2/3. What do you find, mate?
It is medium bodied. There's no spice through the nose whatsoever. Melba toast is certainly there. Outside of that, a little bit of doughy toasted tobacco. There's not a lot going on. I'm finding the sweetness has disappeared almost entirely. I'm missing that cherry note, which I really enjoy with Romeo and Julieta. To see, even in a 12-month-old cigar, I just like to see perhaps a little more mongrel.
Yeah, vibrancy.
Vibrancy, mongrel. Even if it's not completely balanced.
Yeah.
I just want to see just
there's
a touch
that potential
more.
there.
Just a touch more.
Yeah.
In there, you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's coming. You want it to come out swinging, then
not swinging.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where I think that is at the moment.
Right now, it's not throwing too many punches.
Yeah.
For me, it sort of had a stronger start, and it sort of settled into just a fairly consistent kind of a.
Yeah, this is the chick. This is the chick at the dance or the party who's playing it so safe that she's going to go home alone. Let's see how she turns up. She might get a few more drinks into her.
Hey!
Might turn into a party animal.
Second third of this Romeo and Julieta Churchill.
I think it sort of got a little bit spicier there for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not much going on.
No.
Not massive amounts. So I've got a bit more of that toastiness.
You guys are struggling, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's just there's just not much there in defined flavour.
There was that great cheddar moment.
Yeah.
But I haven't been this bored since my wife took me out to see Yentl.
Yentl, huh?
Yeah. I was trying to impress her at the time, actually before we were married. You know, it's got all the hallmarks of good movies. It's got good actresses, good actors, etc. But just went on forever and ever and ever and didn't entertain me one bit.
Because it's got such a good pedigree, the R&J Churchill.
And it's a smooth, good cigar.
It's a smooth smoke and all.
You know, if it wanted a job, it'd be, you know, it'd be a bookmaker.
I'd say a
Not a
bookbinder.
track either.
Bookbinder?
A bookbinder.
A bookbinder.
Yeah.
You know, where are you going to go, R&J, in the years to come? Okay, look, it's got 1/3 to go.
Yeah.
And this is like back in the last horse of the racetrack. The last
After
race.
you've lost
You've lost everything. You've
all-
lost all your belief. You're back in the last race on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah,
just
and it's
to
a
get
bit of
your
an
money
outsider.
back. Oh, it's a rank outsider.
You just
I
hope
need
it-
this cigar to come back in spades. And if it's like every other racehorse I've backed in the last race anywhere, it's going to finish
bound for glue.
motherless last. Okay, let's wrap up the cigar. Romeo and Julieta Churchill. We need more cheese, Warren. Anyway,
Well,
here you go.
cheese, pate.
Oh,
It is gaining a little bit more flavour towards the end, but I generally expect that with a lot of cigars anyway.
where is it? Medium body?
I think medium.
full? Yeah.
I think medium.
Medium,
Yeah, and like I said before to you, I think it's a great conversational cigar. You don't have to concentrate on it too much. It's smooth. It's just, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Unless you're smoking it by yourself, there's not much conversation happening.
that's right.
Then you'd be really disappointed.
You'd be disappointed, but like what we've been doing here today, we've been having a great conversation.
Sweet?
I agree that it hasn't evolved much over the length of the cigar. It's right on medium. Started out a little sweet, then just drifted into just plain tobacco. I'm disappointed with it, to tell you the truth. I'm going to give it about an 82, 83. Not much more.
How are you rating it, Warren? Give me a number.
A number, 83-ish, 84, something like that.
Okay.
It's
It's like a chick that you've just...
here we go.
No, I was serious. I mean,
It's not a
I
library.
got a bit of cocoa towards the end there, right?
Yeah, you mentioned
I
that.
got a little bit of cocoa towards the end. It's medium bodied. Touch maybe just bordering a medium full. That cocoa is just like a peck on the cheek.
Yeah, that's all you got.
I ain't calling it back.
No.
You want a roaring good time, this ain't the cigar to go for.
I was just going to say, we were discussing off camera that you'd choose a short Churchill over this. Any day of the week. The short Churchills are right on the money at the moment.
They are.
This.
Mate, short Churchills have got all over these at this point in time.
This just isn't there.
Overall, I'd give it an 83, 84 because it really had nothing. It had no bad points to it.
No bad points. Yeah, that's for sure.
Just no wow.
Great structure, great construction, lovely wrapper. It was medium through its core. Nothing to complain about.
But nothing to write home about.
But seriously, in the cigar, do we want a cigar which is nothing to complain about? And this is very similar, to be honest, to an average non-Cuban cigar, in that there was no real change in complexity throughout its length. It was relatively good from beginning to end, but it's a Churchill, for heaven's sake. I mean, an hour and a half commitment. It's got to commit back to you something. And this one didn't commit anything to us. On to the Boulevard Corona Gigantes next. Looking forward to it.
High hopes.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Why is it we're always out in the bush like Gargan's place or here? Ivan Milat comes up.
Oh, Ivan Milat's a cult hero, kids. This is the first time you've got us around and your wife's not home. So I think that goes a long way.
And
I sent her overseas.
Just can't get over got food.
it is a shock. And I also like the presentation on a table as opposed to an Australia Post box. Just the
Spiders.
plastic chairs,
The spiders, the snake skins hanging from the roof.
the possum.
We do have the possum.
Mr. Cobweb. Oh, get the fuck off. Seriously, I hate cats.
He loves you.
God